Heyo everybody, Haku here, and I have had a bit of a rough and annoying morning, but I'm happy that I can finally record Boku no Hero Academia Chapter 197 and my live reaction to it. So, I'm really excited because this time we're continuing on these battles with this arc, and I really want to get to see all of them and get to see Class B develop more. I doubt that's going to happen. We're probably going to skip through most of them except for this first one and the last one because Shinso's involved with each of them, and this arc is kind of about developing him, but I do hope we get to see a bit of the other fights as well, and it's not just some one-sided thing for each of them. Or that they just all happen off screen. That would suck too. I'd rather just take time and develop everything than rush through it for some sort of main plot excuse. But either way, I'm excited because we get to see Asui versus Shiozaki. Plus, Jirota has one of Kaminari's receiver things stuck to him, so that's not good for him. And I guess that leaves Hiryu and Shinso to do something. But either way, we're starting off. We got Class B watching the screen. There are 3 Asuis heading this way. What's he talking about? She's not Mr. Ectoplasm. There's clearly only one Asui. Okay. So, they must only be able to see one on the screen, but somehow the people viewing see 3. Okay, so it's something that technology doesn't pick up, but the light of the human eye does. Whatever this ability is. There's clearly only one Asui. Nice close-up, Shinso. Chapter 197, An Exploding Quirky Exchange. What kind of plan did the 3 members from Class A come up with? Psst, Midoriya, it's gotta be that, right? Says Mineta. Yep, it's definitely that. Oh, I didn't notice Mineta has this little stem thing on his grapes now. Yep, it's definitely that. We did hear about it, but we've never actually seen her using it. I can jump high, stick to walls, extend my tongue, and wow, this is going way back. Her poisonous mucus, which sounds pretty scary, but it's only poisonous enough to give a little tingle. Okay, translator page, hold on. Okay, make sure this recording is working. Yeah, it looks fine. So she coated the 2 of them with that in order to disguise their scents. Okay. Even we had all but forgotten about it, so there's no way Class B could ever see this one coming. Given how accurately Shishida was able to identify us, it would be prudent of us to assume that he's always able to pinpoint our locations. So that's exactly how we'll strike, yeah? Okay, that's weird. So she covered... Okay, he just assumed that there were 3 Asuis coming because he's smelling them and he smells froppy from all 3. Okay. Okay. That he'd be able to pinpoint our locations. So that's exactly how we'll strike, yeah? All 3 of us have Tsuyu's scent. That means as long as they can't see us, they'll have no idea which of us is where. And it seems like they haven't noticed the pointer yet. They're not making any funny movements. The only problem is the other 2. We don't know where they are, says Shinso. Rather than trying to search for them, we should just take Shishida down the first chance we get, don't you think? His nose and power are no joke. Which reminds me, you alright, Sue? He blew you away back there. Luckily, I was able to react in time and limit the damage, but if we were to actually fight one-on-one, I'd have no chance. In the name of Vine, I shall pass judgment on these scheming sinners. Via Dolorosa. Oh, so the dolorous way. Man, Shiozaki's so cool. Share their location with me, ye beast of the revelation. 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock. They're spreading out in a fan formation. They're all running along the surface and approaching our location. Okay. By the way, please stop calling me that. My name is Gevodan. Okay, so we're seeing their hero names. We have Vine, Gevodan, which I have no idea what it means. I have no idea what language it derives from. It seems like it would kind of be something French-ish, but I have no idea with that spelling. Since the 3 of them are closing in on us, that means they must have found our hiding spot. Did they have someone with a search quirk like that? Wait, revelation. Could it be? And it looks like Hiryu's name is in Chinese, probably, since he's a Chinese exchange student. But no idea what that is because I can't read Chinese, or if it's in kanji. It may be in kanji, I don't know. I knew it. Look, there's something stuck to you, says Hiryu. If I recall, that's Kaminari's... I've captured one, says Shiozaki. I'll drag them to us. We have no clue who it's going to be. Shishida, let's fall back. In the worst case, if it's Kaminari. Ding ding ding, you are correct. Bad luck for you. And you're all together. I'll zap you all as a nice happy family. What? Crucifixion. Shield of faith. And she's creating this huge wall of thorns all around them. Shiozaki is OP. By trapping him inside several layers of vines, I've sealed off his electrical discharges. And, if that's not enough, I can still ward it off with this shield in the worst case scenario. I'm fully prepared for... Or so you think, he says. As long as I'm within 10 meters of the pointer, my electricity will converge into a straight... And then Hiryu starts launching his scales forward. We've never actually seen him use his scales. And it looks like Kaminari's electricity is going towards the scales? Close call, says Hiryu. Hiryu Rin, quirk scales. His entire body's derived of hard scales. He can shoot them and use them as armor. Okay. The next one's coming. Spread out your vines again. Right, Shishida, their location. Hey, he says, looking over. I wasn't the one who said that just now, and it was Shinso. Vines, you serious? And they're coming from Shishida's direction. That means they're together, and we see a flashback. If we let that catch us, we're done for. Should we fall back? Oh wait, oh snap, I just had a great idea, says Kaminari. How about letting them capture me, but just me? If they're being super wary of me, that means that I'm a bad ticket, right? On top of that, back at the sports festival, in order to defend against my electricity, Shiozaki used a ton of vines, right? So, if I go there and make a scene and take hate, she'll be short on vines after using them on me. And then, Shinso and Tsuyu can take the opportunity and come on down. It's not like I was looking down on him or anything, but he sure did show off the gap in our experience, thinks Shinso. Things have gotten complicated, and it's affecting our team's cohesion. I have no idea where that voice came from, thinks Hiryu. Shishida, give us the enemy's location, he says. Pointing your finger. Talk to me. Now you're just being too suspicious for your own good. Are you saying there's one in that direction? Hey, say something, damn it. If you would just look at my lips, you'd be fine, he says. For the time being, I need to wake up Shiozaki. And he starts launching scales to free her, but Tsuyu grabs her with her tongue. 1, 2, and she lifts her up. You won't be able to shoot her with your scales from down there. And then Asui, she's got good moves. Alright, and he starts launching his scales toward her, but she's jumping away. Shishida, it's Asui, she just hid somewhere. Worry about her before Shinso. Give me your location. Our communication's been... And see, this is a strategy that they didn't even really think of happening, because it's not just the direct effect of them being able to be caught off guard and hypnotized by or brainwashed by Shinso's power, but also that they're going to get paranoid and not be able to communicate without being suspicious of each other's voices. And now we have this badass drop kick from Asui to Hiryu. That's a really good panel. They go, and Shishida's going crashing through the pipes. Based on the movements of the scent, I can tell it's Lady Asui in that direction, which means he's over here. You know, Sir Shinso, I was feeling rather overconfident since you'd fallen so far behind the rest of us, but my oh my, how frightening you are. And he's probably going to run straight into a freed Kaminari, isn't he? Nope, he busts through, and Shinso's there waiting. Oh, you're already a huge threat. And he pulls down on the, ribbon weapon thing. Eraserhead style, and it's wrapped around a pipe. Binding cloth manipulation. And he pulls it down on Shishida's head. I see. However, Villains are not so weak that they'd go down to just this. Revelation, get out of the way, says, sorry. Maybe that's what that word means. Maybe it means revelation since they keep calling him that. But Hiryu comes flying in. I won't get caught in your brainwashing a second time. In a one-on-one fight, you're... Revelation? He thinks. Okay. And then because he wouldn't believe that that was actually Hiryu's voice, Hiryu just crashed into him. Sorry about that. And Tsuyu was the one that knocked him into him, of course. Both go toppling. Wow, Shinso's bad news. He's anything but a handicap, says Mineta. No, it was thanks to Asui's and Kaminari's quick thinking that they were able to leverage Shinso's abilities to the fullest. That was amazing. And of course those two are going to have to fight him later on. As long as you can arrange for the proper circumstances, you can control the entire battlefield just by being there. Forget about being behind. You're incredibly strong, Shinso. And we see Tsuyu and Shinso carrying Hiryu while they have the brainwashed Shiozaki carrying Jirota. Forget about being behind, you're incredibly strong, Shinso. And they lock them in the cage. Not at all. I've got a long way to go. I can't just be carried by everyone else. The birth of a new hero. I need to become a pro with my abilities alone. And the victory of the first match goes to the Class A plus Shinso team. That was really good. I'm happy for that, and I hope we see some more competitive matches like that, because that was pretty competitive and close. Alright, that was fun. I hope we get to see more matches like that, and we don't just skip over the other ones and head straight into the Izuku one, because I want to see Bakugo and Todoroki and all the others, and how they do during their tests as well. Not really tests, but exercise. I want to see how they do during this, and I want to see more of all the Class B characters and their quirks and hero names and such. But either way, guess that's about it. So, like if you did like the video, comment down there, tell me what you thought of this chapter, what you thought of my first thoughts and reaction. Subscribe for more Boku no Hero Academia, both anime and manga, much more on the channel. Follow on Twitter if you want, I can try to keep you updated there and stuff for the channel. And if you want a link to our Discord server to talk to me or more of us there, just ask and I'll give you a link. That's it. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.